Most men today are weak, not because life crushed them, but because they surrendered long before life even tried. They scroll, they complain, they wait for someone to rescue them. And when nothing happens, they say, "This is just my fate." Pathetic. Weakness isn't an accident. Weakness is a choice, and every day millions of men choose it without hesitation. But not you. Not anymore, because you're about to hear the truth, the kind that burns, the kind that forces you to face yourself. Listen carefully. I'm not here to comfort you. I'm here to turn you into a man capable of carrying his own weight in this world. Strength is life, not gym strength, not ego strength. I'm talking about inner weight, inner gravity, inner fire. When you have strength, you move through life like a blade through fog, focused, sharp, unstoppable. But weakness is slow death. It's a disease. You don't notice it at first. It starts with one excuse, then another, and then another. Suddenly, years pass. You're older, slower, bitter, and full of regrets you can't wash off. Weakness becomes your identity, your prison, your entire world. And the most dangerous lie you will ever tell yourself is this: I'm not enough. The moment you say that, your power collapses, your potential rots, your mindset decays. You stop fighting, you stop improving, you stop living. Because no life is worth the name if it doesn't contain struggle. Struggle is not punishment. Struggle is the path. Struggle is the sharpening stone that makes you a weapon. Weak men run from the struggle. Strong men run toward it. Weak men blame fate. Strong men bend fate with their own hands. Let me repeat that so it drills into your skull. Weak men accept. Strong men create. But how do you create? How do you leave the 99% of drifting cowards behind and enter the realm of the 1%? Listen closely. What I'm about to tell you is not motivation. These are laws, the operating system of the 1%. Break these laws and you stay weak. Follow them and you rise above 99% of men without even trying. Here are the 3 laws of the 1%. Law number 1, the laser mind. Weak men have chaotic minds. Their thoughts scatter like dust in the wind. They bounce from dopamine hit to dopamine hit. TikTok, Instagram, shorts, notifications. Their brain is constantly leaking focus, leaking discipline, leaking power. They can't sit still for 5 minutes. They can't read a page without checking their phone. And then they wonder why their life is a joke. But the 1% possess the laser mind. The laser mind is the ability to lock on to one target for hours. Not minutes, not when I'm in the mood, but for hours. 12-hour work blocks. No distractions, no scrolling, just pure, ruthless focus. While the 99% drown in noise, the 1% build a world inside their mind that nothing can penetrate. This is not a talent. This is a weapon. Your attention is your blade, and every time you give it away cheaply, you dull your edge. Focus is the great filter. It exposes the weak and elevates the strong. You want to rise? Master this law. Cut the noise. Train your mind to lock in. Build the kind of concentration that bends reality. Weak men scatter. Strong men aim. Law number 2, detached action. Most men live like beggars, begging the world for approval, validation, and easy money. They work only when they can see the reward. They grind only when someone is watching. They act only when applause is guaranteed. They are obsessed with the result. And that obsession is their downfall. Because the moment results slow down, they collapse. They lose interest. They quit. But the 1% follow a different law. Do the work, kill the expectation. Strong men are addicted to the process, not the reward. They pride themselves in the grind. They fall in love with the sweat, the struggle, the repetition. Weak men say, "What will I get from this?" Strong men say, "Watch how I perform regardless of what I get." When a man disconnects from the result, when he pours everything into the action itself, he becomes unbreakable, because nothing can hurt him. He is driven from within, not pulled from outside. Let others chase applause. Let others count likes. Let others worship the scoreboard. You just work. You build. You grind. You execute. Day after day, year after year, without complaint, without entitlement, without expectation. Law number 2, detached action transforms men into machines. Law number 3, sexual energy transmutation. This law separates boys from warriors. It is the hidden engine of success. Most men waste their energy chasing cheap pleasure. They drain their drive. They drain their ambition. They drain the very fire that was meant to build empires. Every time a man gives in to lust, to addiction, to instant gratification, he's trading long-term power for short-term comfort. He's killing his hunger. And the worst part is, it feels good. Pleasure always feels good. That's the trap. Weak men live in that trap. Their entire system becomes slow, dull, foggy, lifeless. But the 1% know the secret. They know that this energy is not just biology. It is the fuel of creation. When you control that energy, when you channel it instead of wasting it, you become powerful in a way most men will never understand. Your mind sharpens, your focus intensifies, your discipline becomes iron. Your entire system switches into builder mode. You are no longer leaking power, you are storing it, converting it, weaponizing it. The 1% take this raw, primal energy and transform it into hunger, into dominance, into relentless forward motion. Weak men chase pleasure. Strong men channel desire into greatness. Weak men give in. Strong men rise above. Be the man who commands his urges, not the man ruled by them. The laser mind, detached action, sexual energy transmutation. These are the codes of the 1%. And now, I am going to ask you one question. Not politely, not gently, but as a challenge, as a test. Which man are you? The one who drifts with the masses, or the one that rises alone? The one who complains about fate, or the one who creates fate? The weak man who bows to pressure, or the strong man who crushes it? You have potential burning inside you like molten iron, but potential means nothing if you refuse to strike it. So stand up, stand tall, stop hiding behind excuses, stop worshiping comfort, stop acting like you have unlimited time. You don't. The world will not wait. Life will not wait. Your future will not wait. Rise now or be forgotten with the rest. The choice is yours. The clock is ticking. Become the 1% or step aside for those who will. If you seek strength, you belong here. Subscribe to the channel. Join the few who refuse to drift. This is not just a video. This is your induction.